Hello, and from wherever you are, welcome to Hempfield Happenings.
Today, we are in Frederick, Maryland, a city opening doors for small businesses, worldwide impact, and functional beauty.
Let's take a deeper look into what the keys of this city really are.
For the past 25 years, an ongoing project implemented to stop flooding has been in motion and is a key factor in why the city of Frederick is still prospering.
Here, in the heart of Frederick, Maryland is Carrol Creek Park, a park specifically designed for the creation of the Flood Control Project. In both 1972 and 1976, Frederick, Maryland was devastated by tremendous flooding. In result, the Carrol Creek Flood Control Project was instigated.
The park is a 1.3-mile urban park that is a strip that runs through the downtown heart of Frederick City. It has been under construction for a project in the works since about 1991, and it is near completion. It has taken a lot of money and investment and construction to accomplish all that has been accomplished, and the large part was building a conduit through the city center that would carry floodwaters, prevent them from flooding the downtown, which had happened at least twice in devastating fashion, once in 1972, once in 1976, and destroyed the downtown, essentially.
Carrol Creek Park has become a major part of the community of Frederick, Maryland.
It's become certainly the jewel of Frederick and has really, I think, accelerated development in downtown. You know, in my opinion, it's one of the best downtown areas in the Mid-Atlantic area.
Yeah, it draws a lot of people down here on the creek, especially in the spring and summer. This time of year, it's not so busy. You can tell by business being slow, it's all locals. But it's definitely a draw to people, and there's always activities. You got music on the creek on Thursdays, different types of functions that go on down here.
And then to see the development over the last few years of the commercial aspects of the creek's been really rewarding. We come down and walk every weekend, so we keep an eye on what's going on and really enjoy the what it's become over the last few years, especially.
The creation of this world-class urban park and the engineering marvel that it holds, Carrol Creek has made a key impact on the community. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Jack Harrison.
Through what we've seen so far, the city of Frederick puts its focus on benefiting the community and the people within.
With a population of a little over 70,000 people, it may be challenging to narrow down exactly what it is that benefits them the most.
Hempfield Happenings sent Bailey Titter to find out what the key to happiness here in Frederick is.
What is your key to happiness here in Frederick, Maryland?
So my youngest sister goes to Hood here.
No violence.
We love from everyone that, like you all, coming here to do an interview for here at Best Kept Secrets Beauty and Barber Salon.
My key to happiness is deep breathing, yoga, bike riding, and noticing the positive energy in the universe.
Second Amendment, money, my truck, and women.
The pubs.
The restaurants,
and walking distance. Yeah.
I feel like I've gained a family living here, and that's from people your age to people that could be my grandmother.
With a thriving area comes the need for economic growth.
One building in downtown Frederick is seeking to unite businesses in order to unearth something great for the community and open doors.
Digging deep and helping local businesses unlock their full potential is the mission of this new building, called Root. Founded as a colonial town in 1748, many setbacks have caused Frederick, Maryland to struggle in growth and development.
It was a smaller town, a smaller town dominated by the main street and small businesses.
There used to be a downtown in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, but then by the 70s it was gone. There was a big flood. Flooded the whole downtown and the Weinberg Center, the theater.
The city has begun to slowly rebound with economical growth. Aiding in this process is a new junction of businesses unlocking a world of opportunity.
The concept behind Root is that we're really trying to help
companies put down roots in Frederick County and to grow and flourish. But we really see this building as kind of a real organic ecosystem to spark a lot of new business.
The building hopes to attract businesses that just need the keys to open the right doors to success.
There's so many people who have always wanted to have their own business, but it's kind of a scary endeavor. And here you've got an organization that is, the entire mission of it is to help it make it easier for them.
There's a lot of people in Frederick that frankly have great ideas and are looking at other parts of the country where there are different regulations, and I think that's really where we can unlock a lot of potential, is to capture those folks in a very positive way and say, you know, you would be crazy to launch your business anywhere else but here.
The growth of commerce and business in Frederick is a key to future economic success, improving life throughout the area.
It's expanded the tax base and allowed the city to be actually a city with activities and all that, and it's now an attractive place to live, whereas before it was not.
Root and the businesses within are playing a key role in creating opportunity for the Frederick community. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Andrew Schaffer.
Individuals in Frederick have discovered one gateway to a diverse collection of knowledge that also functions as a way to help those in need.
From the outside, the Curious Iguana looks like any other store in downtown Frederick. But step inside and unlock a new way to support your community and your world. A small, independent bookstore, the Curious Iguana was founded in 2013 and celebrated its 4-year anniversary in September 2017. It was founded by Marlene and Tom England and works to offer something for everyone in the community.
When we first opened, we knew we wanted to have a diverse collection of books, introducing customers to books that they're not going to see at any of the big conglomerate bookstores. We have a really great community in Frederick, and we just have such a great time picking out books for our customers. There's literally everything for anyone in here.
Although the bookstore may appear small, it has a prodigious goal of helping those in need, as it donates a portion of its monthly profits to both local and international nonprofit organizations.
We are a benefit corporation. Our motto here is get to know your world, and there's no better way to get to know your world through reading and learning about other countries. Our customers' purchases here make a world of a difference. We also give to local nonprofits. One, for example, is Children of Incarcerated Parents Partnership. I love working for them, knowing that my work makes a difference, and it definitely makes you want to work harder.
When customers shop here, they find not only a new adventure, but a way to help others, whether they are around the corner or across the ocean.
So I actually live out of town. So I live in Washington, D.C., but every time I'm anywhere close to the area, I come here because it is a very unique bookstore. Ultimately, I think the role that bookstores can play in a community is really important. So the fact that this is a core component of their work is hugely valuable to me.
The Curious Iguana, a key to the city of Frederick, unlocks the possibility to better understand the world, as well as make a lasting impact by helping those less fortunate. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Kaylee Gallagher.
Within Frederick lies a theme of dual purpose. It's not easy to do more than one task well. Maybe the key to the city is being able to serve a functional purpose while delivering a greater good.
Well, it looks like it's time to close the door on another episode of Hempfield Happenings. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello, I'm Kaylee Gallagher, and what you just watched was the show we created last month in Frederick, Maryland. We travel every year in January to prepare for our national competition for the Student Television Network. At that contest, the schools are given a prompt on a piece of paper. We then have 8 hours to create an 8-minute news show based on that prompt. This year, we will be traveling to Nashville in March. At our practice in Frederick, our prompt was Keys to the City. While it's a play on words, as Frederick was home to Francis Scott Key, the writer of the Star-Spangled Banner, it's also a community that is finding new and unique ways to reinvent itself within a historical center. While the seniors and I were working on the news show, the junior students were preparing for their own competition. Their job was to produce a short film using the same prompt, Keys to the City. However, they also needed to have a prop play a predominant role in the film. Here's their video.
People will come from east and west and north and south, and will take their places at the feast in the city of God. Luke 13:29.
remember what I told you from when we were younger.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Start reading.
Most of the time, people say there's a key to the city, but sometimes it's better to just pick the lock.
For the first time, Hempfield will be sending 4 middle school students to the national competition as well, as they represent Centerville and Landisville Middle School. They also will be creating a film. In Frederick, their prompt was the start of something wonderful.
I haven't seen you forever. Do you want to hang out tonight? Sure. Hey. What are you reading? A book about health and nutrition. You want to have like a healthy lifestyle with me? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah. Okay, meet me at 7 a.m. tomorrow and like downstairs and I got it. We'll be great. Okay. Yay! Oh my god, Hey, 7 o'clock, bright and early. Want to see what I have? Sure. 1 apple, 2 protein bars, and 1 thing of trail mix. Alright, I have that. Sure. Granola. You are the reason we can't have nice things. This is a clicker. It will help you establish new healthy eating habits, which will lead to the start of something wonderful. Alright. Are you sure this is edible? 100%. Alright. Hey, let's go work out. After we get a drink. What is that? A drink? Unhealthy. It doesn't even have caffeine. Healthy. Let's go exercise. I'm really starting to enjoy this working out thing. This could be the start of something wonderful. We don't even need this anymore. Looks like you need this now. Well, this might be the start of something wonderful.
The middle school also participated in a competition this past fall where they were given only 5 days to make a PSA. We are glad to say that they were awarded second place in the nation. Congrats, Hempfield Middle School. In the same competition, 4 high school students created a film based on the prompt "Enjoy the Show" with a prop of a movie ticket. Here's their entry.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to What Is My Life. It's not a glamorous one. You see, I live a life that's not my own. Every day is a mundane, purposeless act. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like I'm a pawn in someone else's story, just an object. It's like I'm trapped, caged with everybody looking in from an outside I can never get to. Don't get me wrong, I have everything I really need. I have money, at least enough to pay the bills, and sometimes I've had more than enough. I live in the fast lane. I drive fast cars, date fabulous women. I really am in my glory days, but it's short-lived. I have friends, plenty of friends, and not just any kind of friends. Friends that care about me and want to spend time with me. We can talk and crack jokes and have the best time, but only for a short time. See, but when the scene ends, it's all over. It's all I have. It's all fake. Every second of it, every penny, every laugh, every kiss was fake. There are no fast cars, no friends, no girl of my dreams. It really is all just an act. Every day is another performance, another recital of lines. It's all just another show, and I don't enjoy it. Because the thing is, I can play the role. I can listen to the cues, and I can live the life of the characters. But they aren't mine. They're all fake, all of them. None of them are real. I mean, think about it. Is this even real?
With recent changes when it comes to organ donation, people in need of transplants are now able to have more access to organs through the Kidney Paired Donation Program. Senior Julia Givens, a future nurse, explains the new program.
In 1954, the first successful kidney transplant took place and has since been a viable option for those in need of a kidney. Recently, however, the paired exchange donation has been being used instead of transplant. Nancy DeSanto, the Living Donor Coordinator for Pinnacle Health, explains what exactly the paired exchange is.
It is when the patient has a approved kidney donor, but they are not compatible for either blood type incompatibility or tissue type incompatibility.
Although two people might not be a match, they are entered into paired exchange, which searches for other possible matches among people who are dealing with the same struggle.
A match could form within several hours after being submitted, to a couple days, to a couple weeks, to a couple months. But it still gives them the opportunity in a broader field for that possibility. The best part about this program is that there is a recipient there that may not have, their only chance is with one person, one donor, and if they're not compatible, this gives them an opportunity to get a living kidney from someone else.
Dr. Heather Schenk, an audiologist, has experienced the benefits of paired exchange firsthand when her boyfriend Ted was suffering from kidney failure and she was unable to be a direct match.
So he started dialysis in January of 2014. His condition throughout that, prior to dialysis, he had a lot of discomfort because when your kidneys aren't functioning well, you tend to hold fluid. One of the things that your kidneys do is they remove excess fluid from your body, and when they're not, you end up getting like swelling in your feet and hands and just and in your joints and everything, and it was really bad.
While Heather was a match at first, after her boyfriend went through dialysis, his antibody count changed, meaning that he and Heather's kidneys would no longer be compatible. Paired exchange was then offered to the couple.
It took me about 5 minutes to like think through all this stuff, and I'm like, paired exchange, that's great actually, because if there's one out there that's better for him, why wouldn't I want Dr. Yang to be able to choose that for him rather than giving him mine?
A chain was formed after 2 weeks, and then it came time for Heather and her boyfriend's surgeries.
He was so excited, you know, and I was probably more scared than excited, if I'm going to be completely honest, just because I never had major surgery before.
Following surgery, because of paired exchange, Heather's boyfriend's life has dramatically changed.
And he feels alive again. Like, he describes being in dialysis as being kept alive, but not really being alive. I mean, sometimes people will want to donate and they're not a good enough match, so they don't. Well, that's not even a problem anymore, because if you want to donate to someone and you're not a match, well, great, get in the paired exchange program and they'll find matches for both of you. That will be even better.
Paired exchange is continuing to be more common and is saving lives every day. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Julia Gibbons.
Recently, Tusha Pham visited North Market Street Graphics, a company making a name for themselves in the publishing industry. In the city of Lancaster, a local publishing firm is providing services to a customer base that is far from small. North Market Street Graphics supplies various publishers with digital prepress services.
Prepress is anything that gets done to a book before it goes to the printer. It includes scanning, copy editing, layout, design, making corrections. We can go through 3 and 4 revision rounds.
Started by Dick Stipe and Liz Andes as a keyboarding company, the business has grown to include compositional and graphic work.
Most of what we consider graphics are halftone and 4-color art that the publishers supply us with. We have proofreaders, a composition department, which they do the layout and corrections to the book. We have copy editors. art directors and a systems area where we send and retrieve files. So there's a lot going on.
Although they are a small company, North Market Street Graphics has worked with well-known publishers and helped produce popular books.
We just did Tom Hanks' books, Uncommon Type. We have been doing a lot of the movie tie-ins for the Star Wars movie, especially the one, The Last Jedi, that just came out. We've done that book. We do Dan Brown's titles, The Da Vinci Code. We just did The Lost Symbol and Millennial series for David Lagerkrantz and the Stieg Larsson, Girl with the Dragon Tattoos.
The company's attention to detail and flexible scheduling sets them apart in the eyes of publishers.
I think the visual part of books are really important. What's one of the first things you look at when you flip open a book at a bookstore? You probably flip through and look at the pictures and maybe read the captions, and that might pique your interest for the book and make you want to buy that book.
Described as a boutique shop, North Market Street Graphics continues to spread the influence of their craftsmanship nationwide. More information can be found at nmsgbooks.com. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Tisha Pham.
Hempfield Happenings was just honored with the Student Television Network's Award for Regional Excellent Broadcast News for the Northeast region. This is the third time in 4 years, so as always, thank you for watching. Next month, our new crew will be here to take us through the spring and all the events of Hempfield, our community, and teenage lifestyle. We hope you join us and wish us luck at our national competition.